Hi, Tim David here. I'm noticing this trend, maybe you are too, a lot of businesses putting a lot of focus and effort and energy into being easy to work with and convenient to do business with. Well, I believe that's a huge mistake. So let me tell you about Brett. Brett is the co-founder of a mortgage lending firm who hired me recently as their keynote speaker for their big upcoming annual sales meeting. And he thought to bring me in because he's noticing something amongst his competition in the mortgage industry that is probably true in your industry as well. In fact, comment below and let me know if this is something you've noticed. Everyone else seems to be focused on digital trends. Big data, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, metrics like screen engagement and time on app and website clicks are things that are easily measured and therefore things that are easily focused on. In fact, one of Brett's major competitors has a slogan: push button, get mortgage. It seems that everybody in the pursuit of convenience and being easy to work with is actively removing the most important component of any business transaction, and that is human connection. But is it working? Now, that big competitor, the one that everybody would know their name, the one that has a massive digital presence, the one that has that market cornered with the push button, get mortgage, guess what? They only have about a 6% market share. And the reason they're not able to completely dominate in that space with that method is because a mortgage is a very personal thing. When you're sitting at a closing for your house that you just bought, you want someone in your corner that you can trust, someone that you can depend on. And that trust is not going to be built by pushing a button on a screen. We need to have elements along the transaction where human connection can be built. So the next time you're in a meeting and everybody's talking about metrics that can be measured, have that little voice in the back of your head say, hang on a second, what about that intangible thing that doesn't have a metric associated with it? What about that component of human connection? Are we, just for the sake of this number, actively removing human connection from our transaction process? And if so, how can we inject it back in? Because I'm not saying anything is wrong with being easy to work with. In fact, it's a great thing. But when it comes at the price of human connection, I think that price is too high. Look, all things being equal, people are going to do business with who they know, who they like, and who they trust. All things not being equal, people are still going to do business with who they know, who they like, and who they trust. We are coming up on an election year. There is going to be some chaos and some confusion, or at least a lot of people are predicting that. No matter what happens, no matter who wins, people are predicting a downturn in the economy. That means people are going to be fearful with their money, and every transaction in every industry is going to be a high trust transaction. It is critically important to build and foster human connection because everybody else is focusing on digital trends. It will be your advantage. No one else is doing it. Everybody craves it. Why not become an organization that prioritizes human connection?